Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. The Buckeyes will kick it away first. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Indiana's offense will have the first possession of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't...
It's a seam wide open. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Lots of running room. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Hoosiers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wilson will throw. Got a man. It's Morris. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on second down. Release by the QB. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better?
Lofts one high and deep. He makes a grab, and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Ohio State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shut...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wilson to pass. Got his man on the right. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. Let's step back here and look at the big picture for Indiana. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead. But this is a matchup, regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference, of college football you've been waiting to see.
And it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Indiana.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. He caught it, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The pull and throw off the RPO. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right in the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great defenses.
Bringing the heat. Sets up the screen. Trucks through the defender. He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Tries to do it himself on the draw. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. The margin for error is so small in this conference, it's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But, yeah, year in and year out, you know.
Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Taking it the other way. The 20. Touchdown, Hoosiers. The defense putting points on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
He's got great speed. He's on the loose. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pressure coming. Buys a little time. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Might be calling a hot route. To throw, it's St. Clair. This time he's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Right on the money. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. A 1st down run in the red zone. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon to kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Hoosiers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wilson will throw. Fires complete on the crosser. At the 45 on its way. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out. They're inside the blue sheet.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Peoples. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. They came out hot on this drive. One play and already near midfield. Rush is on him. He's looking deep. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Grabs behind the line. It's Peoples. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Got his man quickly. Tackle made at the 9-yard line after the catch. It'll be 1st and goal. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. The offense changing the play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to pound their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 4th and goal from the 4. And look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Wide receiver going in motion. They want to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Incomplete, a fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. I ain't giving that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting it back downhill, not going backwards.
Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Flying down the right side. Inside the 30. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. So after feeling like they were in all kinds of trouble, now they'll come to the line first down in plus territory. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. The noise level is relentless here on second down. They'll go to the ground. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Wilson to pass. Snags it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead, and you're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was real.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to go up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Third and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cooper. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle him down short. They'll stop him at the 3. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Lead is still at double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start off offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Might be changing the route. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. He's taking the shot. Makes the catch down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Wants to throw on first down. He's got him. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Graham. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Line know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down.
Touchdown, Ohio State! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
He'll bring it out. It's Morris. And the ball is loose on the return. Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get Pats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
Wilson will throw. Caught over the middle. It's Morris. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. On the move at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He might want another play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it. You practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wilson to pass. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On 4th down, looking to pass. Down he goes. has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Buckeyes are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Release to the back. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Ohio State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Step one by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now we got to go for the two-point conversion, cut this thing to 8, so we got a chance to tie the game late with some late-game heroics.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Morris. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. No time to feel sorry for yourself here, Jesse. There's still a chance, but you've got to get it going now.
No doubt. Two-possession game at this point, right, David? Not a lot of time left, so execution has to be at a premium here.
Yeah, and I probably want to go fast. I want to throw the football. I don't know how many possessions I got left. I got to make them all count.
Here's a heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. Great place to start for this offense. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break. Him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Buckeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Going up top. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wilson will throw. Fires to the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The short hands. It's Cooper. Building momentum. Picking up a chunk of yardage. Moving the chains out to the 34. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. It's complete. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers, and that leadership